Right, lads, how's it going? Hoyo De Monterrey, epicure number 3.
Tough.
About 4.5 to 5, round about 5-inch ring gauge of approximately 52. That's what we reckon. We've not looked it up. Terrible bit of homework. It's raining
It's pouring.
and possibly thunder in the
It's not plugged. It's a good start. It was alright.
Superb. Hoyo is mild and absolutely beautiful. Of course, raining hard now, isn't it?
Yeah. This might not go well.
So this is when we need the shelter. Love, could you shut the door? Thank you. Dogs are barking. We've got people around for dinner. Usual.
It's pissing down.
He's booing about the weather. So I've got my roof constructed 90% finished on the woodwork on the shelter, but I've got no covering on it, so we can't go up there. So we got the brolly from the patio table. It's dark, isn't it? It's grey, it's miserable. It's not cold, but it's certainly a little bit chilly compared with what we have had. Turn crap, innit, the weather?
Yeah, it's meant to brighten up as of tomorrow, I think.
I'm working for your Uncle John this week, doing some stuff, helping him out. Because he's off, isn't he, with his post-op.
Yeah.
These are mild. They're so nice, Oreos, aren't they?
When was the last time you had one?
Long time ago.
Yeah, same.
Some. I'll tell you when it was. It was definitely in the garage in the winter.
Yeah, I might have been with you. I like the band. It's a nice band.
What are those? This is gonna make the bloody video noisy, you know. I'll tell you what.
Hopefully it's just the shower.
We always used to say this, didn't we, when it's British summer weather. But to be fair, most of the time the weather's been all right recently, isn't it? Oh, right about now, I wish we had a bigger brolly. This has been the best brolly Mum ever bought, but it ain't big enough right now. It's his fucking fault turning up late. We've had sunshine here all afternoon. We had a shower earlier, and then all afternoon we've had sunshine. Did you fancy coming over a bit earlier then?
Well, I was at golf. Come home, had to have a shower and that.
What, this afternoon you were?
Yeah.
I thought you had comps in the morning.
Well, I teed off at 9. Didn't get back to about 1:30. And then I was doing some bits and bobs at home.
Well, so you didn't come straight away, no. That's the trouble with golf, isn't it? That's the one thing that causes arguments, the man and wife, isn't it? You just said, what time do you get home?
About 1:30.
And what time did you leave your house?
To go there this morning?
Yeah.
7:30.
Right. 6 hours. Causes problems, doesn't it, in a lot of relationships?
Yeah.
In other relationships, they're glad to see the back of you for 6 hours.
Yeah, I think that's Poppy's opinion. To be honest.
Well, look, you ain't got to listen to her for 6 hours either, so every cloud. Yeah, well, that was a heavy shower.
That was.
He probably didn't hear a word, but he said, don't forget, Jimmy, we've only got one mic today, lads. The other mics are flat. Totally unprofessional today. But we're showing reality, aren't we? This is reality of Britain, isn't it?
British summertime. This is lovely, though, isn't it?
Yeah, fuck me, yeah. Some guy contacted me on Facebook, Chris, someone, I can't remember his surname. I wouldn't say it even if I knew it. I don't know what I'm on about. Ask if I had any plans for the smokehouse I could show him. So I did a video this morning explaining, no, I'm making it up as I go along. So I did a little video on that this morning. It was quite cloudy then when we did that. It's been a miserable day. I was meant to go over to North Chaley today. I woke up in horrendous back pain, and there's no way I was going to sit in my van for over 2 hours this morning.
What was you meant to be doing over there?
Well, I did that extension with the white mark, didn't I, in the line?
Yeah.
Well, he's doing another extension on the back, but there's only a small piece of work for me. He's going on holiday for 3 weeks. He's under the impression I'm going to be starting in the next 3 weeks, which I don't think I can now, not with John. Last week I was at the point thinking, shit, what are we going to do? And then I spoke with your uncle.
Yeah.
And then a guy's just contacted me that I'd already agreed to do a job in Brighton with, and I've forgotten all about it.
So you got a bit of work lined up then?
Yeah, and I got Mum's boss to start. He gets back on the 9th, which is this poxy week. So I'll have to work at the weekend this weekend.
Was you just going over to have a look at that job in Chaley today?
Well, he was going to show me what needs doing.
Okay.
He said it was awkward to explain, but he flies out tomorrow. Well, I'm in Helsham tomorrow. I can't get over there.
If someone was going to have a cigar for the first time, Cuban,
Yeah,
you'd give him one of these, wouldn't you? I would.
I don't know if I want to give it.
No, you know, you know what I mean.
Like charging double when it's worth.
Yeah, a Hoyo.
If you've never had a cigar in your life and you're worried about feeling sick, coughing, and all those other things, this would be an excellent cigar to stop any of those, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I think, as you know, they say Upman's are mild. Do you think they're mild? I don't.
Not as mild as these.
I don't think Upman's are mild. I'd say medium.
And I've Upman's sometimes, the ones I've had, have been a bit hit and miss with the quality. I don't think I've had a bad Hoyo, to be honest.
I've got 10 half Corona Upmans coming this week that are 9 years old.
Lovely. We have one then.
They're 13. They're 13 quid to buy in the shop. He's selling me for a tenner a stick, so they're not super cheap. But they're 9 years old.
What, they're 13 quid over it?
They're 13 pounds. They're half Coronas.
Okay, yeah, I know the ones you mean. Yeah. They're still.
They're
seem
lovely
quite
little
good.
smoke. Yeah, they're lovely little smoke. But they're 9 years old. So they'll be a really nice little smoke, won't they?
Mm.
Yeah, we can have one maybe. I will say this, I didn't actually buy this.
No.
And he still didn't want to smoke them. I don't know why he brought them over.
Well, the gesture in it.
Yeah, well, there's no way I'm looking at a Hoyo staring at me and turning the opportunity away, am I?
No. Just wondered what you'd have to offer and all.
Well, like I told you, I've got.
It's
We
all
did a Monty last week,
right.
didn't we?
Yeah.
I've got 2 wide Edmundos. I've got those Bolivars, but they're very big. We want a sunny day and a lot more time.
Tell you what, I have got 2 of the Serie V Milanios, if you want to have one of those. One's a Maduro, which I've never had, and I've got the regular one. The regular one's beautiful. That's one of my favourite New World cigars. That's such a good smoke.
Yeah,
That.
yeah. Well,
In the robusto, where they're box pressed, but they're robusto size. I've had
Yeah.
the big one before, and I don't
well,
rate
do
it.
you remember that one you bought me for Father's Day?
The big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I obviously we don't know how old it was when you bought it, but I kept that for 14 months, then smoked it, and it was fantastic.
Is it?
Yeah, and it was sort of box pressed.
They are box. Yeah.
Is that a box?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Square.
sort of squarish. So I don't know if the fact that I kept it for over a year helped it. It wouldn't have harmed it, would it?
No. Have you had any of those Romeo Julietta's, the short Churchills I've got here?
Mm.
What are they like?
Mm.
Because the one I had,
how many did
I
you
got
get?
you four or five, four.
I think I've had one.
Because the one I had out in Italy wasn't great.
Well, do you know what I did with them? I put them in my New World box. I put them at a higher
Yeah.
RH, 70, where normally I keep these at 65, and I kept them in there for about a month. Then I put them into the other box the other day, into the other humidor, and I smoked them. It was fabulous.
Was it?
Mm.
Well, I've been keeping these at 70, bang on, 69, 70. My humidor's running at. I've got 6 of the 72 Bovidas in there, 6 of them, and it's still struggling to keep it at. It's quite humid up in that.
Whereabouts in the house is it?
I keep them in my office room, if you like.
What, up the top?
Up in the
Well,
top, yeah.
Bring it downstairs. That's the hottest part of the house, isn't it?
Yeah. I could bring it down, but
No, you need to bring it down, mate.
well, no, it's running all right out there because I've got 6 of those packs in there.
Leave it where it is then.
Tastes all right.
Yeah. You know, if you've got the money to stock a well-stocked humidor of Cubans, there's no doubt you'd have multiple of these in it, wouldn't you? With all different ones.
I have boxes.
You know that Posh American?
What, Holt's Cigar Company?
No, the guy that does leather shoes and ties and talks about clothes as well, suits. He's Posh. Go see the lads up in
Kirby Allison.
Kirby. Have you seen his video on his new walk-in humidor?
No, is it?
He's just had a new walk. Well, I don't know what I'm saying that for because I don't know when. But let's just pretend it's brand new.
Yeah.
Certainly when the video was. So it's a nice size. I'm going to say minimum of 10 foot square.
Really? At his house?
Yeah. And it's nowhere near. It looks empty, even though it's not. And he keeps saying, we've got a lot more work to do. And I'm thinking, you ain't got any work to do. You've got to spend a lot more fucking money, son. Isn't it? Because to fill it up. But he had all sorts of beautiful things in there.
Oh, he would have a few quid. He's got...
Right, so Kirby Allison is clearly a Yankee.
Yeah.
They're not allowed to... I think they can take Cubans back into the country, can't they? X amount. But he's got boxes of them. How does he get them in the country legally? Do you know anything about it?
I don't know. I guess you can take them in there. I just the trading barcode stops you from trading Cuban goods, doesn't it?
No.
Does it not?
No, well, yeah. But you're not... Yeah,
you're
but
not
no,
allowed to
I don't... Yeah, but he's got boxes of them. And he's showing it on YouTube, so he's not scared, is he? That someone's going to come around and say, oh, he gives you cigars.
Well, there's got to be a way around it.
Got smoke with these, isn't there?
Yeah.
It's just ruined by the weather, I suppose, isn't it?
A little bit.
So I've had a busy week working. Finished that job up the road. All I've got is 4 peer caps to put on when she's ordered them, and she's ordered these samples, and I thought, how the fuck do you... What's the sample peer cap? She's ordered 3 different colours. So I thought, fuck me, she's going to get 3 peer caps. She's not. She's getting 3 constituted stone. She's getting colours. So she's getting them sent through, and then I've got to put them on. Apart from that, it's all done.
Nice.
Looks really nice.
Does look nice. I just drove past it.
Slabbing out the back looks nice. Right now, she'll be seeing if the water runs how I intended it or not, I suppose.
Do you want to come do some work out the back of mine at the later part of summer?
Doing what?
Well, just some of the garden. I want to put a pergola up out the back, put a tiny little bit of patio where the pergola is, and just build a little bit of a flower bed out there.
What? Out of what? Wood?
brick. I might use sleepers actually, but I would like as soon as you step out, it dug right back. But I'll have a bit of money to spend.
It'd be nice, wouldn't it? It'd be
I
nice,
just
wouldn't
want
it?
somewhere to go and sit and have one of these.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be nice? Because Jamie's garden goes literally onto the south. That is the South Downs,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
So there's a woodland right behind your gate, isn't there?
Yeah.
Where it opens into a woodland.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Wouldn't it be nice if up there was somewhere, if you could get round the back, get a machine and a dumper, and you could go across that woodland and tip.
Yeah, it would be nice. I'd tip all my shrubbery out of back there, easy. It's not, everyone does,
Yeah.
but it's it's
What would they
organic.
say to 50 ton of soil?
Don't know about that. Can get a machine in the back through the back, but a dumper, no. It'd have to be barrows, I think.
So you'd have to have a grab, wouldn't you? It'd just be so much money. But basically, for a grab, it's round about 300 quid. For I think they hold about 15 cubic meters, which is quite a lot. But when you dig soil out, clay bulks up 50%. So if you dig up 10 wheelbarrows, you've got 15 wheelbarrows. It bulks up, doesn't it?
All chalk, isn't it?
Yeah, yours isn't clay, is it? It's chalk. So to dig the depth you want, you're going to be fucking using Paddy's motorbike, and you're gunning down.
Yeah.
If you had the money, that'd be a fantastic transformation.
Oh, the garden's big as well.
Yeah, digging that back, putting the wall in, and then having.
Yeah. But it's tiered, isn't it? So at the minute there's 3 tiers, and I kind of want to keep it the same without having to dig too much out. But we could potentially reuse some of the earth to level a bit of it out.
Yeah. To have it 2 tiers. Oh, 2-tier care.
At the moment, I haven't done. It's just overgrown so bad.
If you're realistically going to dig anything out, you're going to have to get them up round the front.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah, that will be. Yeah, I'll come and do something. It'll have to be weekends because I've just got no fucking time at the minute.
Well,
last week I was saying, Jesus, boys, don't know what we're going to be doing. Because Tan's mum's boss can't be to the end of the week, but I forgot it was the 9th this week. It's Wednesday the 9th.
Has John got loads on?
I think he's got quite a bit on, and obviously he's out of,
Yeah, I know.
commission. There's a job I've got to do in Seaford for him, and then there's this job in Bexhill I've got to start tomorrow.
What are they? Nice jobs? Cheap jobs?
Well, patios, not my favourite. I don't like loan slabs.
Don't blame you.
Sort of body ain't quite up to that sort of thing anymore. When we was using them slabs this week, they were 600 square, those things, and bugging me they were heavy. I got enough to lift them all. Strong, innit?
Yeah, they want to be 2-man lifting.
Well, we're splitting up tomorrow. Nussa's got to go with Henry over to Seaford, and I've got Hooks with me. I can't let Hooks loose on his own on that firm. I said to Nuss, sorry, son, you're going to have to go. I'll have to have Hooks. Fuck them. I don't think they want him to do any filming. Everyone says Hooks is just a cameraman. Fucks that up. Yeah, so I've ordered the corrugated tin for the roof here. So maybe that'll come this week. I was going to buy a load of second-hand stuff, but I changed my mind last minute.
Are you having to like batten it out or anything, or is it just lay straight on top of those?
I'll put them straight on top of the timbers for now, and then if I do convert it into an indoor shed, I'll put a load of insulation up there, and then board it over.
When you put the posts in, did you have a plan in mind, or did you just put them in however far?
No, I put them in sort of square.
Yeah.
Well, not quite square. I did find out I was 40 mil out.
It's not that much.
Well, it is. It is. No, I said to the lads on the video this morning, I should have brought it away from the fence. I've got fucking 2 other posts. It's lazy, innit? I should have fucking just said to Nuss and Hooks, dig 2 more holes, you pricks. You know. But I might even do some brickwork there still. We'll see. I mean, it'd be a hand dig, and God, that ground's hard.
Might soften up a bit now.
That bit that I dug out around there for the shed, I dug that out suffering with sciatica. Connor was about, I don't know, and he pushed the wheelbarrows down a little place to put the muck, if you know what I mean. I'm not saying any more than that. He pushed the wheel, and that's when we had that massive trampoline for Echo, the big 10, 12 foot, whatever it was. I was in so much pain when I was digging it, so I'd fill the barrow, I'd loosen it, fill the barrow. He was too young to do all the digging.
Yeah.
And in between, while he was doing that, I was laying on the trampoline, groaning and griping. It's horrendous. It took about fucking 4 cubic meters out. My garden's like yours, it slopes, isn't it? I know yours is worse. I don't like sloping gardens. They don't make for an efficient garden where you can use all the bits, do they?
No, but they a bit of a creativity. They can look nice.
And money.
Yeah.
It's always the thing, isn't it? See, what I originally wanted to do was dig it all out, build a retaining wall around the bottom of the fence, and then build a smoke shed much lower. If I ever do that, I'll leave the smoke shed where it is, and then I'll put a raised deck coming out the smoke shed, which would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It'd be about 3 foot off the ground, which would be quite nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So you can have your summer smoke and your winter smoke indoors. Some guy came up with a good idea on YouTube. Get a sliding patio door for the front.
Oh yeah.
That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? Only thing is, it'll make it like an oven in there in the winter when it's summer.
Well, unless you put a couple of windows in.
Still make it. Well, I don't know how big my sliding door is there. I'd like to replace that, to put that in there. Mum hates that door. I always thought a pair of French doors there, and then, or even a window. But we do use that sliding door for getting furniture in and out of. But I wouldn't, apart from that, I'd be quite happy with a window and having,
Yeah.
opening windows there rather than.
I'd just want something open with a bit of shelter.
Right, okay. But the way it's facing, all right, it's the southwesterly, but the prevailing wind will be blowing straight in there in the winter. So I don't particularly like smoking in the garage. It's not.
No, I don't blame you.
It's not very nice, is it?
No.
So, this weather we're getting right now is sort of par for the course, isn't it? And if it was like this in the winter and this warm, I wouldn't care. But it isn't, is it? It's freezing.
Get a little fire pit. Fucking send the whole thing up in flames.
Well, I could easily put a hearth in there and do a log burner, but what's the fucking point without a bloody front door?
Yeah. I'll let me do that.
Mind you, saying that, if you had a log burner the size of the one I've got indoors, it'd kick enough heat out, wouldn't it?
Even a little one would kick enough heat out in there.
What, with the door open?
I think so.
What, when it's
Baltic.
2 degrees?
Put a little blanket over you.
I think my one would. My one's a decent size, 6 kilowatt or whatever it is.
But then you got to get it roaring just to go in there and have a smoke.
Yeah, you'd have to like set it up and have it cranking for an hour, wouldn't you, before you even
burn for a lot.
So you'd have to sit there shivering for an hour.
And as soon as it's got warm, you finish your larder.
Yeah, get my white finger. So by the time it's time to light the larder, I've got a white finger and I'll be like, oh, I can't light it. I'll come up with something.
Get a bit wet.
How was your golf? Any good?
Shit.
Oh, I told you what to do last week. Have a couple of weeks off, didn't I?
I think that is what I need. Just a little break.
I told you. You have
Just
a break.
practice. I found it a little bit on a range today, but when warming up, then went out there and was just hooking everything.
Well,
and then I was trying to find it on the course, and it was all over the place.
Yeah, no, that's the last place you need to start figuring things out. You may as well just play with your hook on the course.
Yeah.
Accept it. Aim right.
Yeah, it's bad, but I'll figure it out.
Take 2 weeks off. Hit
Yeah.
20 fucking buckets of balls. Next day off. Spend the afternoon up there. Spend 4 or 5 hours up there figuring it out. And you know, take a broomstick, line yourself up or whatever you've got.
Yeah, I've got aiming sticks. I am actually battling tennis elbow at the moment as well, and that don't help.
Well, then the one thing you don't want to be doing, you definitely don't want to be hitting off mats, and you don't want to be hitting off hard ground because it shocks the elbow, doesn't it? But they'll let you hit off grass this time of year.
Yeah, we're off grass. Yeah, and it is soft. It's sandy.
When I was up there, there was a bloke behind the jump. He used to moan at me the amount of cards I had for the balls. I said to him, he said, "What are you doing with them? Fucking eating them?" "No, I'm fucking eating balls. Give me another card. That's what I pay for, innit?" Used to bug me. He did, always moaning that I was having another card.
We've only got one card, and then they just top it up.
Oh well, in them days it was a little paper card.
Oh right.
A little paper card, and you going up there and it like allocate 20 buckets, whatever. I can't remember the amount. So when that ran out, you went and got another paper card. He used to moan at me.
They just put a load. I saw the guy doing it this morning. Loads of boxes of fresh new Strictions, which it needed.
Well, that's what I think they used to hit when I was up there, Strixon.
Yeah,
they're a good ball.
They are a good ball.
I used to play with the Callaway red.
Yeah,
Then I went Callaway black. The Titleist Pro V's are nice. I like the softer one. I like the soft balls.
I play Pro V when I get on, but at the minute, if it's white and round, I'll play it because it's probably going to end up fucking in the tree somewhere.
Yeah, expensive habit, isn't it? How much are Pro V's? £3 a ball, £2 a ball?
For a dozen, like 45 quid.
Yeah, fuck me.
But I just get them lake balls. You can get different grades. So I get grade A lake balls, and they're like half the price.
Yeah.
And some of them look brand new.
Do they come from the course? Do they have lakes on the course?
Yeah, no, they're I get them online.
Oh,
off a website.
Right. Yeah, that's what people do. They go in with wetsuits, don't they? I've seen people go in there with wetsuits and just rummage around with their hands. Other people go in there with machines, don't they? You know, have like the dredging bucket.
Yeah.
So it comes up, the water drains out, and all the balls are in there. I dredged the 7th at Horham for him.
Did you?
Yeah. thousands,
Really?
thousands of balls.
Yeah. Nice little earner on top of whatever else.
Yeah,
there.
but I didn't keep the balls. He had the balls. I did that and did something else for him. I can't remember. Obviously, I got paid. I can't remember. That's close to fucking 30 years ago. I'm flying down mine.
Good, isn't it?
They are so tasty. Absolutely highly recommend these, and yeah.
Yeah. I had a Vega Fina last night, and I just thought I've had it too good lately, and I was smoking that, thinking this is shit.
It's the trouble, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've been treating myself. I've had a Monty earlier, number 4, and Romeo Julieta, number 3, number 2.
You know those little Vega Fina classics, the ones that yeah, they're like 17 quid here.
Yeah, they're $3 out in thingy.
17
quid. That's dearer than the Upman.
Yeah.
Unless the Upman's gone up to 15. I think they're 15 now.
I know what I'd rather have.
Yeah, me too. But this has got some serious taste, isn't it? I don't think I bought any in Spain. I don't think there was any in Spain when I was last out there.
Those little half Corona sizes, nice with a coffee when you wake up in the morning out on holidays. I wouldn't want something this big at first thing.
I was smoking my first cigar out there last time. I was buying Davidoffs for the morning.
What, the signature
2000s, yeah, and other ones. And I'd have that with a coffee. Not first thing. If I was up at, say, I got up at 6, I'd have it about 9:30, 10.
Yeah.
On about, after breakfast.
Yeah.
But I'd have it sort of walking to the beach or even on the beach, whatever. But yeah, another mild cigar that's lovely, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But this is a perfect morning cigar, isn't it?
Yeah. In terms of strength and flavour, yeah.
Mm. So we've got dry weather tomorrow, have we?
Apparently so. Let's have a look quick. Yeah, it's actually meant to brighten up in a bit, according to this.
Oh, typical.
Yeah, look. Oh no, tomorrow, shit. Rest of the week, lovely. Mid-20s. That's nice.
Yeah, that's more likely. It's what it should be in July, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
Mid to high 20s, not fucking raining. We've had some really warm days, haven't we? I love it.
Monday was fucking hot.
We were here on Friday afternoon and it was bloody hot here. We didn't have our shirts off up there finishing off. We got here back to here at 10:30 and it was instant shirts off. It was just, sun came out, it was like an oven. Beautiful. Here I am sat in a cardy now, for fuck's sake. Mum hates this cardy. She says it's peach.
It's a bit peach.
It is a bit peachy. I'm not allowed to wear it outside, outside the house. She certainly wouldn't walk down the road with me wearing it. Went out for a meal last night, didn't we, for your granny?
Yep. Very nice it was. Did you go anywhere else in Bexhill?
Yeah, all different places in Bexhill.
It is nice in there, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but I suffered with that tinnitus and the noise in there last night. I couldn't hear anything. People are talking around the table and I can't hear. And then it's like you're not there.
Feel left out.
It's a nightmare. It's particular sounds and noises. And I've had it in there before when I've gone in there with Mum And I said, I can't hear properly in here. It was loud in there, wasn't it?
Yeah. Lovely jubbly.
I don't know how long we've been going, but it's not the longest of smokes, is it? That
No,
one last week never ended. I was still going for over half hour after we put the camera off.
It was big though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And when it's a tight draw like that, it lasts longer, doesn't it?
This draw's perfect,
Yeah,
isn't
it is perfect. Yeah, which I'm glad because I was a bit skeptical when I bought these.
it?
Just always are with Cubans.
I think it's amazing that every Perdomo is draw tested. Because think back, all the Perdomos you've smoked, you've never had a bad one, have you?
No,
As far as draw.
I watched Nick Perdomo was on that Holt's channel not so long ago, and he was talking about how they test their cigars. There's 14, I think he said 14 different stages.
But if the leafies are over the top, how do they draw test it?
They probably do it before they put the cap on, because the cap goes on last.
Yeah,
Doesn't it?
Makes sense. There you go. Yeah, 14 quality control.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
they've just bought a new one out. It's not in the shops yet. It's called the leg. Is it called Legacy? Yeah. Something to do with his 50th anniversary or something like that.
Well, there's 30th anniversary too, and
Yeah.
I've never smoked one of them.
No, but they're top of the line as well. They got the 30th.
2010.
Yeah, but the 30th, he said, is the creme de la creme, along with these two others, and the new one coming out is the Rolls Royce. So
They're very popular in America because the headquarters is in Miami.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that would be the first place I'd visit if I ever went to Miami. Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And I wouldn't come out of any Robustos. They'd all be the Super Torres or whatever they are. These are real big buggers, don't they? I've got a big one in there. I've had it. Absolutely, yeah, massive one. I think it's a Super Toro.
They do a Churchill with this new one. You had that Romeo Churchill yet? I reckon that'd be nice.
No, I've got 4 Churchills in there. I've got a Davidoff, Romeo, a Punch, and a Cohiba. Well, I don't know when the right time is to smoke it, because once they're gone, ain't they? Especially the Cohiba. I think I'm going to hang on for the Cohiba for a little bit longer. It was quite old when I bought it.
That's like a birthday jobby, though.
Well, maybe I'll smoke it on my birthday. I'll certainly smoke one of the Churchills on if the weather's nice, which it normally is at middle of September.
I could always help you out.
You're all right, mate.
You know, if you want a punch, I could have the Cohiba.
Yeah, you could do. The sad thing is, I've smoked hundreds of them, but not for 20 years.
Sun's coming out, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's pissing down. Crazy weather. But you said it was going to brighten up, didn't you?
Well, they said sunshine. Yeah.
Who's that? Your wife just come in.
Connor, I think.
Oh, your brother. We had a barbecue last Sunday, didn't we?
Yeah.
Roast chicken tonight. Nice. I hate it when you light a lovely cigar, then it comes to an end.
All good things must come to an end.
Yeah, and this one's coming.
How long have you going then?
Don't know, it might be time to stop.
Otherwise you'd take forever to upload, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Right, guys. Hoyo De Monterrey. Epicure number 3. Absolutely fabulous. Hope you enjoyed a smoke and a chat. Plug up.